Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Rogue Agent Answers. My name is the Rogue Agent. Some people call me David Lewis, and every week I answer one of the many life insurance related questions that I've received from clients, from email subscribers on the daily email list. Questions floated to me from across the interwebs, in the comments sections, which I know you're not supposed to read, or just interactions that I've had with people in real life over the past 20 years, which is a long time. And some of these questions I just scribbled down on scrap pieces of paper. Some of these are stuff I've written down on my phone. Some of it is on Post-it notes scattered all over the office. And every week I answer one of those questions. So if you'd like to ask your question, drop them in the comments section or join my email list for more life insurance tips and advice at monogenics.com. monegenics.com. And now for this week's question.
Okay, this is an interesting one. Where do I find my policy information? Well, when you sign up for or when you purchase your life insurance policy, the company should send you something in the mail. But if you signed everything digitally, did e-sign or DocuSign when you sign up with whatever carrier you're doing business with, a lot of life insurance companies have gone digital now. So which eliminates a lot of the paper copies that carriers used to send out. Although a lot of them will still send out paper hard copies, to the policy owners. Some of the smaller insurers still do physical copies, but eventually, I think probably the industry is going to change, and a lot of this is going to go away in the next, I don't know, maybe 5-10 years. Some of them are going to take a long time to digitize everything and go paperless. All of the policy information is going to be found in your policy contract, so you should contact your agent. I know this question is a question that was submitted to me, but just in general, if you have any questions, you should absolutely contact your agent or the company, and they can send you that information. Depending on what carrier you went to, a lot of them are going to have websites. You log into their website, whatever www. whatever the carrier is, if it's like New York Life or Penn Mutual or Mass Mutual, they all have websites. And it should take you, you should have a lot of times you give like a client portal, and you log in to that and your client account. And carriers will let you see your policy summaries, and some of them like Mass Mutual will actually let you do a lot of things. You can pay bills, and you can change some policy information. You can actually take policy loans directly from the app, which, I have a Mass Mutual policy, and it's really cool. You open the app, and it's got the little thing that shows up, and it shows policy summary and the loan value and what you can take and so on. And then you can just click on the buttons or tap on the buttons or whatever, and it will you go through the process of issuing the loan, and you can have it deposited into your checking account, or if it's a business checking account or trust account or whatever. Guardian's kind of like that too. Some carriers are not. Penn Mutual doesn't allow you to do that online yet as of this recording. You can repay policy loans and do a bunch of other stuff, make paid up additions, rider payments on their portal. But a lot of the carriers, it's different by carrier. Like Penn Mutual will allow you to make policy loan repayments. Mass Mutual allows that. You can set up recurring payments, loan payments. Penn will actually allow you to make PUA, paid up additions, rider payments via the app, where Mass Mutual doesn't really do that, but they also don't like you changing your paid up additions rider during the year. So they don't actually allow you can make one change per year, and that's more of a manual process. You either have to call the company or get a form or whatever to change that. So it depends on the carrier what they allow you to do on their website or on an app if they have one. But anyway, your policy information can be obtained through the company. It's in your actual policy contract you should get, which is different from your illustration, by the way. The illustration is not the contract. I can't even count the number of times that somebody has asked about that, and they look at my contract, and then they're showing me the illustration, and the illustration is not the contract. Technically, I think maybe it's part of the contract in terms of like the explanation of how the policy works, but all of the promises and guarantees and stuff, what the insurance company is actually going to pay you is a separate set of documents that's your actual policy contract. So that's where you'd find all the details of your policy in there. Anyway, this is hopefully keep it short and sweet on this one, and I'll see you in the next Q&A.
Okay, that's it for this week's question. If you'd like to add your question to the list, just drop them in the comment section or send me an email. And if you want more life insurance tips and advice, just head on over to monogenics.com, monegeniix.com, and sign up for my daily email list.